So today we are going to read another book. This book that we're reading today is called Giraffes Can't Dance. Have any of you guys ever read this book before?
I haven't.
All right, well, what do you think this book is going to be about?
I think it's about how giraffes can't dance and other animals can.
All right, that's a good prediction. So today, while we read this book, we are going to think about words that sound the same. These words are called rhyming words. So what is a rhyme? Do you know what a rhyme is?
A word that sounds like another word?
Yeah, so let's think about the word eat. So eat rhymes with feet, eat rhymes with heat, neat, cheat. Let's clap the sounds in the word eat together. It goes e. There's two sounds in that word. Now let's clap the word neat, the sounds in the word neat. Eat. They have similar sounds. Can you tell your partner a word that rhymes with cat?
I think a word that rhymes with cat is bat.
Bat, that's perfect. That is a word that rhymes with cat. When I thought of my rhyme, I thought of the word hat, because that also rhymes with cat. So while we read this book, I want you guys to keep thinking about rhyming words, so words that sound the same. And when you come across a sticky note like this one, I want you to see if you can chime in and think of a word that is the same, that sounds the same, that rhymes. So let's read this book. Giraffes Can't Dance. So Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off the trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the
knees.
Good. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very
bad.
Good work. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to
roar.
Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clod. So he crept off from the dance floor, and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before. So sad and so
alone.
Then he found a little clearing, and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. He threw his arms out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. He did a backward somersault and leapt up in the
Air.
Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I am dancing, yes, I am dancing. I am dancing, Gerald
Cried.
cried. Then, one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him, quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle. We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and the stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we
Love.
love." Good job, guys. There we go.